InCo Season 3, Episode 74. Bribes.
I'm sure you're all wondering why I brought you here.
Yeah, I fucking am.
Oh, well, your room is the safest in the palace.
That doesn't mean summon your extended family here at once. There had to be some better place.
I got you a snack from the market.
I don't need your goddamn bribes. You owe me 2 more.
I didn't actually think it would work. She seems very uninterested.
Let's just,
All I had to do was give her snacks.
The two seem close.
Me and Nova got us no.
You and that of...
Oh, that has a little bit to do with why we called you here.
What do you know about the machine?
The machine.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Nobody knows about the machine, but for the council.
The council doesn't know where it is since it was last used. All the records are gone.
Why are you even looking for it anyway?
Because we wanted to... We were curious about the other effects its use might have had on the land.
Can't you just ask Father?
That's not how it works.
Then how exactly does it work?
He talks to us and we agree so long as we want to keep our lives simple.
Well, that sounds awful. Are you telling me that inheriting the eyes is no fun at all?
He thought the lessons were interesting, but I'm not sure how much of it is true.
We're going to have to relearn everything.
I just memorized. We have to learn things again.
Well, maybe. Anyway, we were curious because the drought might have had something to do with how we responded to the earthquake.
Then why do you need the machine?
Because the precise center may tell us exactly how everything's shifted.
Or even how to use it, or how it works. I only have stories. Like it was gifted to us from the gods themselves to allow our people to shape the lands as we see fit. And that our worthiness to use it is decided by our race.
I always wondered why of all things it chose our eyes. There had to be rulers who didn't produce the proper air, right?
But that happened a few times, but the eyes always came back. And most of us years we didn't actually need to use the machine to fix our problems. Besides, it's not very useful anyway. It's only really good for very, very big emergencies.
Like an unending drought.
Oh, I see. Yes, I guess.
I think there was one queen who used it to shift wherever want to, who didn't have rays.
Then, how did it work?
It's a little...
You don't know, do you?
I was going to say it was a little disturbing. It said her mother had had her rays saved and that granted her access.
Ew!
Does that mean that there's some sort of eye watcher or probe or something?
Oh, I know. I heard that there was this thing called a retinal scanner a very long time ago, and the nations were all still fighting and we still needed lux and stuff.
But then couldn't they change it to anybody's eyes then?
I don't know. How do you guys not know what it is? How did the council not know?
Do you think Mama knows?
Mama doesn't care for politics. What about your mama, Katie's?
She hasn't spoken to Father for longer than a minute, nearly 5 years.
Did you ask your papa?
Papa says that if anyone knows, it would either be Father or one of us.
So, none of us know.
Nova,
I don't want to be a part of this.
how much do you pay her?
Pay her.
Is that why she likes you so much?
I haven't paid her. I haven't paid her money.
Then what kind of incompetent person is she?
I heard that. And he's paid me plenty.
I want her off my planet.
Then give me a ship. 'Cause I can't fucking find one.
Great. If she can't find a ship, why did I think she could find the machine?
You mean the terraformer?
Can you stay out of our conversation?
In my goddamn room.
Heads up, did it have to be here?
Can you find it?
Feels like I'm pulling a lot of weight here, pretty boy.
But can you?
What are you gonna get me for it?
Well, if everything goes well, she...
And if it doesn't?
Can you find it or not?
I don't have to find it. I have to pull some strings and bob a shell.
So you know where it is.
Nope, I just know how to get to it. Well, like, 90% sure. I need around a week or 2, though. What do I get if everything fails?
I don't know.
You know what? I need you to get me a package from the council.
What would the council?
Don't ask questions. Just bring the package over. Oh, and tell your mom to stop by too. This episode was made with the It Me Podcast Production LLC. All voices were done by me. If you miss me between updates, follow me on Twitter at InCo Podcast or visit me at InCoPodcast.com for sound effects lists, blog posts, world building, mini episodes, and more. If you want to support this show, leave a review or a comment or consider stopping by my Ko-fi link in the description. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe, and as always, thank you for listening.